Hey girlfriends, and welcome to Vlogmas Day 14. So, thank you so much you guys for watching Vlogmas with me. We are like literally, I think we're past the halfway mark, which is absolutely crazy. If you guys haven't joined the 1K subby giveaway yet, definitely go on ahead and join that 1K subby giveaway because it's gonna be absolutely amazing. Without further ado, I also wanted to say thank you so very much to Curls of a CPA for tagging me in this amazing hair tag video. I am so excited to just jump on into this. It's rare that I really talk about my hair and everything about, you know, to do with my natural hair on Find Natural Hair Rocks. I'm always just really trying to share my experiences with you, the Curlfriend crew, really trying to help you guys get to the point in your regimens where you will really be able to soar with your length retention goals, your health goals, anything like that. But because this is a hair tag, I'm gonna kind of struggle through it a little bit and just, you know, bring you guys along this journey of mine as it relates to my Find Natural Hair. So question number one is, are you natural, relaxed, or transitioning? So I am natural. Question number two, how long have you been natural? So this is a good question. I would say that I've been natural maybe ever since like, you know, well, my whole life, but then at some point I decided to, relax my hair. It was totally my decision. I was the one who wanted to get my hair relaxed. I bugged my mom, I drove her down, and I really just kept on like plugging at it until eventually she was like, you know what, just, and so that kind of persisted for a while. So I would say, since I've gone natural, I've been natural for about 11 years. Number three, why did you start your hair journey? So Curlfriends, for the longest while I was trying so hard to grow my hair out. It was relaxed, it was breaking off, I was like a slave to weave. It was just a really awful situation, and I just didn't feel beautiful within my own crown of glory. And so for that reason, I felt the need to go natural so that I could like grow my hair out to the longest length that it could possibly grow. At the time, 11 years ago, it wasn't really about, you know, being healthy or trying to avoid chemicals. Like, I really didn't care about that. I just honestly wanted long hair. And I mean, it's kind of crazy because like now, fast forward 11 years later, and like, it's not really like that, right? Like, it's more about like the journey. It's about the styles. It's just about like the overall mantra of like, you know, truly being comfortable in your own skin. And so it's just kind of crazy, like looking back and like kind of like walking down like, you know, memory lane that I actually was there. Question number four, what is your hair texture? I actually don't know. So my hair texture, I like to call it type 4. I have no idea if it's type 4A or 4C or 4B. I mean, there's definitely portions of my hair that just don't kink up as much as the rest, especially at the back. So the back I would say is definitely maybe a 4A, maybe 4B, I don't know. You know what, 4B is pushing it. It's definitely 4A, and then I've got some 4C pieces like in the middle especially, where it's 4C and it gets really shrunken really easily, and then there's some 4B. So I don't really know though, because there's the jury's kind of out there on like what defines type 4C hair. Some say it's a hair type that doesn't have a curl pattern. Others say that it's like, you know, 4B hair that just hasn't been moisturized properly. So I don't know. But what I can say is that all of my hair has a curl pattern. You know, if I do a wash and go, I can achieve a natural curl pattern to it. And so because those curls vary so much across my entire head of hair, I just call it type 4 because, you know, it's not even worth getting into the debate within this natural hair community about that at this point. Number five, health or length? Health. So way back when, I would have been that natural who was like, no, I want length. I don't care about health. I don't care about health. But now I'm truly about health. I think health is very important. And if you focus on the health of your hair, you will eventually start to see length. So health all the way, 100%. 6, what is your hair length now? So right now, I actually don't know. I've been rocking these faux locks for the greater part of about a month now. And so for that reason, I really have no idea how long my hair is because it's grown quite a bit actually. Like I'm starting to see roots, which I'm happy about. But when I did put the locks in, my hair had a fresh trim and it was like somewhere along right here. So yeah, I guess I would say that my hair is about armpit length, somewhere between armpit length and inching towards like mid back length at some point. hopefully. I am still on a length journey, still on a health journey, so the hope and the prayer is that it will grow. Number 7, what is your goal length? My goal length is definitely waist length. I've always wanted to have waist length hair, waist length natural hair. I think it's gorgeous. I think that the styling options that you can achieve once you get to waist length hair is actually quite amazing. And so that's kind of been my goal ever since I went natural, to grow my hair as long as possible. I can happily say that I have grown my hair as long as possible so far, especially now that I truly understand what my hair needs, what it flourishes with. And you know, I can really, because I know that science behind it, I really do feel that it's just gonna be easier moving on forward to just leave the hair alone and let it achieve those lengths. So yes, if I had to give a goal, I would say that my goal length is waist length. Let's see. If you could only live with one hair product, so this is number 8. If you could only live with one hair product, what would it be? Deep conditioner. And I don't know if this is cheating. Sable, let me know if it's cheating in the comment box down below. And Curlfriend crew, let me know if it's cheating down in the comment box below. But it would have to be like a protein deep conditioner and a moisture deep conditioner, and maybe like a balancing one when I don't know what is going on with my hair. But it's still a deep conditioner, so it's one product, right? So if I had to say, you know, what one hair product, it would be a deep conditioner. And if I had to even boil it down even further, we ain't boiling it down even further. Let me know in the comment box below if you guys really want me to boil it down even further, then let me know. And also let me know what your hair product is that you couldn't live without no matter what. Okay, number 9, what is your favorite oil? That's a very good question. I actually don't have a favorite oil. I find that if I use anything that's lightweight, for the most part, I'm okay. But, you know, now that I'm kind of like thinking on that thought a little bit further, I would say that my favorite oil is like grapeseed oil, because it's just so nice and lightweight. It doesn't build up. My scalp is just so sensitive to like you know, too much product, too much builds up, all of those things. And so for me personally, like I just like the lighter the oil, the better. And I've never had any issues with grapeseed oil. So for that reason, yeah, I guess I would say grapeseed oil, just pure 100% grapeseed oil for the scalp is my jam. Number 10, what's the worst product you've ever used? Jamaican black castor oil. Oh my gosh, Curlfriends, let me tell you how Jamaican black castor oil legit messed up my strands. Like, it, not even my strands, but my scalp. My scalp was on fire. On top of it, I was experiencing like a bunch of like, you know, just buildup and flaking and just everything gross. Number 3, it caused like a kind of inflammation type of situation. Like I think I'm allergic to castor oil, and I lost hair. I had hair loss in that spot. This happened, I want to say, a couple of times before I finally realized that the active allergen ingredient was like castor oil. So yeah, y'all, when it comes down to using different oils and stuff like that, like I am not using castor oil at all. Like, that is not my jam. I know a lot of naturals love Jamaican black castor oil, and I am so sorry if I'm over here dogging your favorite, but for me, it's a no. It's a hardcore no. Number 11, and there's 19 of these. So number 11, what is your go-to hairstyle? I would say my go-to hairstyle is a protective style. Fine natural hair honestly breaks off with the wind, like literally. It doesn't like to be touched. It doesn't like to be played with. Right now, you know, these faux locks are giving me life. I'm able to style them. I'm able to, you know, throw them around the place, and nothing really happens to my real hair because it's all underneath. And so for me, a protective style, whether it's a wig, whether it's, you know, I don't really wear weaves anymore, so whether it's a wig, whether it's faux locks, I may try box braids again soon, or kinky twists, any type of a protective style where my hair is in, tucked under, away from the elements, that's my jam. That's what I'm gonna be keeping. So protective styling for sure is my number 1 style. Number 12, are you a product junkie? I personally don't think I'm a product junkie. Curlfriends, you let me know. Do you think I'm a product junkie? I really don't think I'm a product junkie. I feel like I'm one of those reasonable naturals who, you know, only purchase things that they need. And yeah, so no, I'm not claiming that. I am not a product junkie. Number 13, how often do you trim your ends? So I trim my ends on an as-needed basis. If I need to trim my ends 3 to 4 times a year or 4 to 5 times a year, then I will. I like to keep my ends really, really clean. Now, was I always like that? No. I used to be that person who was like, nope, I'm keeping my strands, I'm keeping my ends. I don't care if they're choppy and eating up each other. I don't care. But moving into like this space of like health over length, I've really since changed my ways. And so for that reason, when it comes down to trimming my ends, I usually trim them on a quarterly basis. So 4 times per year. And usually it's every 4 months. So yeah, I do definitely trim my ends. Number 14 is how often do you use heat? You know what? I don't really, it depends on what you define as heat, right? So I use my Revere, which is fantastic. It definitely is a source of heat, but it's a source of healthy heat. And I've used it numerous times and haven't experienced any breakage, haven't experienced any thinning, nothing crazy or detrimental to the health of my hair. So it's a heat source. I would consider that heat. If you guys are interested in the Revere, then definitely check out the link below. If you do decide to purchase a Revere, or if you do decide to purchase anything from that company for that matter, Fine Natural Hair Rocks does receive a small commission from it, which goes towards supporting bigger and better content and more valuable content for you guys, the Curlfriend crew. I would definitely say that I use heat about a handful of times per year because I'm usually in some type of a protective style. I do notice that when my hair is stretched, it tends to fare a lot better than when I just leave it to curl up on itself. And that's not true only for fine hair. I think that's true for like natural hair, period. So yeah, I would say I use heat about a handful of times per year. But chances are likely that moving into 2021, once I remove my faux locks, I probably will be using it a little bit more often, especially as a prep for protective styling. 15, do you take supplements? I am not currently taking any supplements for my natural hair. However, in the past I have. So I've used everything from the Mielle Organics adult gummies. I've used Hair, Skin, and Nails before, which tastes really, really good. I'm not sure if it's actually effective. What else have I used? I've used collagen. Have I really seen much of a difference? Kinda, I guess. I mean, if you're on a budget, I feel like you could do without it. You could certainly just eat veggies, eat fruits, drink your water, and just be healthy to really optimize your body from within. But if you're one of those people who kind of like to see a little bit more of an extra, you want to do as much as you possibly can to get to your goals, then for sure, considering using supplements is a good thing to consider. 16, who is your hair crush? Power in your curl. My girl, Kenya. Her hair is stunning. It is so beautiful. She's actually one of the hair influencers that really got me restarted on a healthier journey. A lot of the ways in which I implement natural hair care, healthy practices, a lot of the successes and the things that I've learned have been through investing in myself, through some of the programming that Kenya provides on Power in Your Curl. She's right here on YouTube, so if you guys do go over there, let her know that Fine Natural Hair Rocks, let her know that Lavinia, rather, from Fine Natural Hair Rocks sent you over there. I'm sure she'll like it, I hope. Okay, 17. How long does it take you on wash day? It really doesn't take me that long, curl friends. I would say that on wash day, it takes about like half the day to get things done. It could go as easy as like a 20-minute or as long as like, half the day. So if I wanted to do a 20-minute wash day, literally it's as easy as breezy as like using the Soultanicals, detox, and then I'm done because it's like a one and done type of product. You guys let me know if you want me to do that that review, by the way, by letting me know in the comment box down below as well. But I digress. It really doesn't matter. Like, it really depends on what's going on. Because I lead such a busy, ongoing life, like something's always happening. For that reason, it's really important for me to be able to be flexible with my wash day. So like I was saying earlier, sometimes my wash day can be as short as 20 minutes. Other times my wash day can be as long as 4 or 5 hours, depending on if I want that kind of like a hair spa day. Because I do relax with my wash day. Like, I love it. I just absolutely love everything to do with my natural hair. Okay, 18. What's the worst thing that ever happened to your hair? Oh my gosh. There are so many bad things that have happened to my hair, but I think the very worst thing that ever happened to my hair was relaxing it. Like, I literally lost all of my teenage years, all of like, yeah, my teenage years, and before I finally came to my senses around like 20, that, you know, the relaxer is the reason why my hair couldn't grow. The relaxer is the reason why I was having scabs, and I was like a slave to my weaves, and like for the most part, I just wasn't doing well in terms of like hair care. It was the relaxer. So yeah, the worst thing that ever happened to my hair is 1,000,000% the relaxer and the chemicals that came along with it. 19, do you dye your hair? No, I've never dyed my hair in my life. I only ever add color to my hair through extensions, but to say that I've actually put dye on top of my scalp, on top of my hair, the answer is no. Curlfriends, that was so much fun. I truly enjoyed myself. I hope you guys had fun learning more about me and my natural hair. And you know, this wouldn't be a tag if I didn't go ahead and continue the fun. So I'm gonna tag the following 3 curlies on this particular video. So yes, I am looking at the following 3 ladies: My Hypo Fro, Naturally Zandra, and Naturally Corporate, for this natural hair. Oh, you know what? Let me tag 5 ladies. I'm gonna tag 5 ladies. So the 5 ladies that I'm tagging are Naturally Zandra, My Hypo Fro, Belle in Bloom, Naturally Corporate, and the 5th person that I'm going to tag is Jerry Johnson. So that's it. That's all. Thank you so much for watching this Vlogmas Day 14. If you guys are enjoying Vlogmas, go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. Also, go ahead and share this video. And also, if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. Tomorrow's video is going to be all about the men. Yes, there's a request that came in from Leave It to Leva to talk about some hair tips for men. So for tomorrow's episode, for tomorrow's Vlogmas Day 15, I am going to be talking about top 10 tips for men with natural hair. Thank you so much for watching, you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!